Hello, and welcome back to this Let's Play of the Warhammer 40k mod for OpenXcom Extended. Last episode, we started this assault against a landed craft full of Chaos Terminators. You can see one here that we need to start working on killing. And we've killed at least one more, showing off Shrek's new autocannon. After that, I think most of the map is clear, and we have to work our way into the craft and clear that of Terminators, which is going to be the difficult part. Alright, let's see what we can do about this guy. We can obviously use our turret, maybe to either weaken that rear armor or cause him to turn around. Alright, he's starting to bleed. That means this rear and maybe some of the left side have reduced armor. We could have Teaker do this, or have Poet use that, get some experience. Let's try that. Poet. Haha! Killed a Terminator with a las pistol. He must feel pretty crummy about himself. Good job, Poet. Now we need some illumination over here. How much do you need for an auto shot? 29? Can you sprint over here. Put down the bipod. We're going to get me out of the way so that Bo can shoot right about, let's see, how much more map do we have? Oh, we have lots of map back there. Is there a tree we can fire at or something? Let's just fire. Oh, that's good. We have illumination of most of this back corner. Looks like it's pretty empty. I think we can safely assume that we can advance towards the lip of the craft. We're going to have the Sentinel with Gearblade, making quick work of scouting this rear corner of the map. And I think we can start advancing towards the craft itself. Let's have a White Shield. Aha! There we go. 2 more Terminators. White Shield back up. Shrek is in good position for this. Let's first reduce some armor on this guy. We have 3 Terminators. There we go. That guy's armor is reduced. Excuse me. I think it's too early to have Mongo run in, and Orsk can't really train. It'd be a bad idea to have Orsk run up and start whacking him with his officer's sword. It's a bit too early for that, especially with these 2 guys. Unless Shrek. What do you think about killing this guy? Let's use a sniper first to really reduce that armor. Beardy, take 2 shots. Well, you reduced both of them. Do we have another sniper in the area? Brosifinius counts as a sniper. Oh, but you're in just the wrong position for this. Can't hit that guy either, can you, Brosifinius? Well, that guy is certainly hurting. I think Orsk has a good chance of sorting him now. You'll have to grab that next turn. Let's see, we have White Shields, we have me. I have Hotshot. So let's get me in a okay position to fire. No. No. Okay. Gonna have to move closer. And see yet another Terminator. Oh boy. Actually, that being their navigator. We're gonna have to do a lot of killing. Shrek, would you oblige? Very nice. Wow, Shrek, you're really taking to that autocannon. That's great. Orsk, do you dare? Can get a nice hit on this Terminator. Yeah, let's risk it. Oh no, Orsk, I'm gonna check something. I don't know why I have Orsk running forwards as the officer, besides the fact that he likes melee. Okay, yeah, I was thinking I had him selected for training to a veteran, and that's why he was running forward with a sword. To get some bravery training with the officer's sword. Obviously can't hit, and oh great, I picked a tile where you can't really run away either. Bullet designer, you're gonna help. You're going to command Orsk to get away from there.
Forward, you dogs, to victory!
And by get away, I mean take a few more swings first. You can get at least 2 more. There you go, Orsk. We are going to need more smoke eventually. Dio could run in and finish this off. I always like a good melee charge. I don't like it when that happens though. So we are going to need plenty of follow-up. We have Riskelion, who could also get close in melee, and Mongo. Ooh, Mongo is a tempting follow-up here. Now let's have Mongo do it. How much melee damage do you do? Let's see. The Brute Shield actually pretty good damage. We might have him just whack with that. Go in, Mongo. Yep, still nothing. Let's have some more lasguns fire. Oh, that's who I wanted to train. I wanted Osric up here. What do you need for 2 snapshots? 30? Okay. We have Teaker, who can see if you can fire on the Navigator. Nope, that tree took it pretty well. We have lots of white shields. We have Gabrielle, who's going to help load Brosifinius, but I think we need you more for firepower. There we go. You are not going to take that shot. Instead, we're going to have Riskelion move up. That's a plasma gun, unfortunately, and you don't have good smoke cover. Now you do. Going to reduce that armor a bit with our melt-a-gun. Follow up from, I guess, the White Shield Brigade. We have lots of troops in the way there. I don't think that White Shield can get a good shot. Andrew, our sniper, can come around this corner. 35 for an aimed shot. Good job, Andrew. Let's see, who else do we have? More White Shields. Just keep throwing lasguns at the problem. I do want one of them to eventually toss a smoke grenade to cover the front. That might have to come sooner rather than later. Do I have any other options? I'd rather... Nope. this white shield, I think, needs to kill this navigator so that we don't lose anybody on the front. No pressure, white shield. Well, you hit, and we're just gonna hope that Mongo's armor helps him survive. And that DO doesn't get killed in the process. Or they could just bleed out. And voila, we win. That was fortuitous. Alright, what did we get? Some training. Shrek getting some more accuracy so he can really wreck face with the autocannon. Great. Otherwise, a bit of accuracy and some primary stats all around. Orsk getting closer to that. Oh no, sorry. Orsk is our officer. We are trying to get Osric trained, who, yeah, definitely needs that training to get to veteran. We have storm bolters. We have plasma guns. Neither of which we really need. We'll just sell them off. We want remembering to keep one warp drive and power source for research. We want these corpses for honor badges. Oh, we got one of the Terminators alive. Okay. And otherwise some corpses. Don't need Tome of the Vision. And don't need blight grenades. Bullet Designer used up that clip. We have some promotions. And now we return to base. Alright, let me check, make sure that we get these into the research queue. Let's see if we can manufacture any more honor badges. No? Okay. I mean, how many more do we need for a Terminator? We need 3 more to get a Terminator corpse. What do we have in our stores in terms... So I'm looking at this because I had one more request for a Stormtrooper. We already have the 2 veterans, which will take up 4 of these. We want one more honor badge in order to get our new recruit. Let's make sure Fort Dearborn doesn't have any corpses. Nope. That means we're just going to have to wait. I had also hoped that we would end this episode before the end of the month so that I could show off the new deployments for Orc, Trader Guardsmen, and Cultist bases, but we'll have to see where this goes. So that will be the next version. Chaos Navigator research completed, so we learn a bit about the Terminator and why we're having so much trouble with them. 120 front armor and 80% laser damage, so we will not... The first couple hits with the lasgun are guaranteed to do nothing against a Terminator. So that's why this is so fun. Fire doesn't work all that well. It does some damage, but not as much as other marine type enemies, so that's why we enjoy facing Terminators. Also tells us about Retaliation mission. We haven't finished the flavor text for this. That's okay, but that gives us research to warp origins and the transmission decoder. This is what we were going for. We're going to go ahead and get that started. That's more important than anything else right now in terms of research. We have our radar system done at Fort Potchley. About 10 more days, beginning of the month, we can get this adamantium forge going, giving us access to creating more adamantium components on demand, which is really what we want out of it. While we're doing that, we might as well remove one of these corridors and start building a general stores, because we need lots of storage to hold all the adamantium components and promethium. We can throw another barracks here because we need lots of servitors for this. So let's do that as well. Using up some of that cash that we made on the last mission. There we go. Hangar is complete at Fort Potchley as well. This can return to base. Let me check. I think I might have a few more logistical things that I wanted to do. Manufacturing Melta charges here. Oh yes, we wanted to... Oh no, we didn't want to send these guys out. The mission that they were doing, which is was the terror mission in Siberia. They don't need to do that anymore. They have the mounted autocannon. They have a couple clips for it. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh yes, Fort Anher is going to start manufacturing a mounted las cannon so that I can show that off as well. I did fix the issue with recovering way too many autocannon cases from our mounted autocannon. It was just a missing line in the rule set. I'm going to leave it in for... I might put update the version that I put on our mod site, but I don't think it's really critical right now since this is just for testing this mod. Still waiting to hear back for some more feedback. Most of it looks positive, so we might see changing these mounted weapons to that crew-served weapons completely. We'll see. Alright, enough waffling. We have some more soldiers arriving at Fort Dearborn. We'll get them into training. Move Ivanicus down. Oh, we should also remember to move our other officers, Brave Reaver and Drenanith. You should be down here. Oh, you'll notice that there's this another state for training with the newest OpenXcom Extended, so I updated to version 5.3 released yesterday. There's this little plus here, which means I have queued them up for training once they get back from their sick leave. So the minus means not going to be training once they're healed, plus means they are going to be training once they're healed. I'll go ahead and check that at Fort Anher as well. Well, we only have one left with Teaker who is done, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, continue spinning the globe. We are watching for just the Central Asia activity. We finished our mounted las cannon. Let me check at that base how many las cannon power cells we have. We have 10. Let's make a couple more. Because you can never have enough of these. Good. And looks like we're going to go ahead and spin the globe to the rest of the month. Because nothing else is appearing in our activity. Yep. Was that an uptick in Central Asia? Nope. Here we are. Everybody is pleased. We are getting more requisition points. We end up with a bit more than we started, so that's good. We're reaching the point where our income is about equal to maintenance. And we have our Apothecary Bay done at Fort Anher, which means, and at Fort Dearborn. That means our Ogren and Ivanicus are going to get back into the fight sooner. And in a couple hours, we'll be able to send off Fort Anher's crew to do some training. So let's see what happens at the start of our new month. Wow, right on point with regimental training in Chicago. let's get our crew ready for that. I'm going to wait till the end of the episode to send them, just because I don't like doing it on camera. That means we're also going to have to watch out for the Ogren, or not the Ogren, the Terminators appearing back here. We might not be able to respond to them right away. Let's see, equipment. We need guard lasguns, and one person will get a las carbine. Need power cells. We'll need the officer swords, a few for bravery training. Otherwise, we're going to let most of our guardsmen use their regular weapons. I'm going to bring the chain swords just in case. Let's see who needs bravery training. We're going to bring everybody back into your regular armor. We don't need you to slow down. Starving Poet, you're fine. Let's see, for training, we wanted Brave Sir Robin, and Orsk is already officer, that's good. Brave Sir Robin and Osric should be in medic armor, or carrying an officer's sword for training. So Osric is already in the medic armor. I think Osric has good enough reactions already. Yes, checking my notes, he does. So Osric, you're good in medic, and Brave Sir Robin, you'll just carry an officer's sword. Everybody else looks good. Actually, let's leave Mongo and Shrek in their armor so I remember what they're supposed to be doing, because otherwise I might forget. Instead of that las carbine, we're going to bring the Voss pattern, just to give a one-handed weapon to Mongo. Alright. Everybody on the drop transport for training. And we're going to send a few of the recruit white shields just because we have the space. Alright, so again, waiting for the end of the episode, a couple more minutes. And we have activity. Let's get these people in the... Actually, yeah, let's send the Chimera crew. Can we throw a few more crew on? John Lennon and Arvidus are back. Now that I think about it, you know, we're probably not going to have enough time for the Chimera to reach. Let's use the save equipment loadout just to keep the equipment. We're going to take everybody off. And quick load everybody onto... We're going to take a smaller crew on the Valkyrie instead. Take Miko. And don't think we should need the... We're going to take just one of our officers and a few of our soldiers. We have a medic. Good. Well, we don't need to take the mounted autocannon. Although, who's with us? Who gets the... Chancellor Lot's along. I think you need training with a heavy weapon. So you are going to bring the Godwin pattern heavy bolter, some ammunition. Let's get... we don't know what we're going to be facing. Do we have anybody who deserves a mastercrafted bolt pistol or has requested it? I don't believe so. Sorry, I'm Just trying to keep a track of my notes as I do this. Well, let's bring it anyways. Maybe Drenanith would appreciate that. We don't have an Ogren along, so we don't bring a Ripper gun. We're going to bring a Flamer, just in case. Never know when you might need a Flamer. A couple las pistols, ammunition for them. We have the nice las guns, so we're not going to bring the lesser ones. We're going to bring our long lases. A melt-a-gun, just in case. Grenade launcher, always good to have. Let's just take one. You know, missile launcher and the las cannon. Not that we're going to use them, but we can trade them out as necessary. An officer's sword. Let's bring the... I'm not sure we're going to use them, but I keep saying them. I'll bring them. Let's bring them. We need some crack grenades here. There we go. We'll get the Valkyrie moving over. That does look like it's in a new region. I'm guessing North Africa, but we haven't had time for the activity to uptick yet. Head this way. Keeping track of activity markers. Yep, just as predicted. Landed right there. We're going to get this going. Miko, you are well loaded. Sirius, let's get you both types of grenades. John is our sniper. Good. We have Derpicus, who is also sniping and is medic. Chancellor is going to remember that you're going to pick up a heavy weapon, either the heavy bolter, the missile launcher, or the Hellhammer. Oh, it looks like Arvidus is already doing that for us. So that means you'll get probably the heavy bolter. Well, Arvidus, it serves that weapon. Let's have Derpicus. You're going to bring the extra power cells. And Drenanith is going to use that mastercrafted bolt pistol. And command. Let's make sure everybody has some grenades. Let's bring a photon flash grenade for Drenanith. Actually, no. We want Drenanith to have a motion scanner. Sirius has other types of grenades. John has smoke. Derpicus has smoke. Lot has smoke, and you're waiting to see what you use. Arvidus can carry smoke. Alright, let's begin. We start right next to the craft. It's a new mission. And we have no idea what it is. Sorry, that made me jump. Trader Guardsman. Okay. That guy used up his snapshots. Let's make sure. Alright. Good job, Miko. Exactly what we needed you to do. We could have... Let's see, let's have Sirius come out and deal with this. What do you need, 24? Good job, Sirius. We're going to have Derpicus edge around the outside of the craft. He sees somebody waiting right there. You can't get a good shot from here, can you? Maybe? Good job, Derpicus. Well done. Let's have Chancellor will pick up the bolter and sit like right here. So that means Arvidus, we do not need you using the las cannon for this. You can switch to las gun. Chancellor, would you be so kind? And Drenanith, in command of your troops, you are going to place the smoke grenade for their defense. And pull out your sword. John is going to go wide. Set up position on the hill. Next turn. Oh, that's a grenade. Grenade thrown at Hello Miko. Arvidus, please check the gear pile. Okay. We have one more who is hiding back here. Miko? Would you mind? Well, he's bleeding. Serious? There we go. Arvidus, forward. You see one target. I know we're overtime at this point, but this is going to be a short mission. That was what I was banking on, and I really want to get to that training off screen. So, Chancellor. Good job. We'll have John stay there. We'll have Drenanith and Derpicus get ready. Drenanith is going to hide back here. Watch that way. And Sirius is going to move this way. Alright, we have somebody coming out. Let's have Drenanith come around this side. Scouting for your men. Okay, so that means they're probably about there. Let's have Sirius. Check. Hello? Hello? I think they ran back inside. That means we can have John move up a bit. Derpicus is going to move closer. Arvidus also closer. Miko. Which side was damaged? Your left armor. That means you want to present your right and front. And next turn. Oh, that's the guy with a missile launcher. Miko? Just the guy with the missile launcher? Alright, Drenanith. Show them how this charge works. Good job, Drenanith. So we know that we have Trader Guard working in North Africa. We got a number of resources. Good training. John and Arvidus didn't get a shot, but Chancellor Lot needed a bit of the primary stat or the secondary stat training, because otherwise the crew-served weapons don't give him that. We don't need the las guns. We will take the extra missiles, though. That's nice. We'll take the extra grenades. Don't need these, and we'll keep the corpses. Okay. And let's get our Valkyrie drop transport on the way to the regimental firing range. And I will try and get the transport there right before the end of the episode. Meanwhile, checking our graphs. I just want to make sure that we don't have activity I'm missing elsewhere. I do have a small Central Asia. Perhaps they just moved into Central Asia for one tick. No, that is definitive activity in Central Asia. Let's get our best pilots in the Valkyrie. Our best guardsman pilots. So you're pretty okay. You don't have good reactions. You're pretty okay as well. Okay. So we want our first and our third white shields. I mean, not terrible, but still not great. We're going to send you as a reminder. If that's a smaller craft, we can probably take it out. Otherwise, we might miss a bit of activity. Let's see if we can detect it before we reach the firing range. Nope, doesn't look like it. So I am going to save at this point and call this episode over. I want to thank you all for watching. I will do this training off the air and come back with the results from that. See you in the next episode. Cheers!